Sorry everyone that my memory card went full on me on the other video, but I guess I'll continue what I was gonna say about the A's wanting to move to San Jose. Of course, what's holding up everything with them wanting to move down there is the territorial rights that the Giants have on San Jose, and of course the Giants have a minor league affiliate down there. They're a single A affiliate of the San Jose Giants, so of course the A's moving down there will complicate things a little bit, but and the Giants Triple A team or single A team would have to move perhaps, but of course, baseball's trying to, I guess, examine this and look into this, but they're taking their time on it. So right now, it looks like them moving to San Jose might not happen anytime soon. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I even though I'm a Giants fan, I think the A's should stay in Oakland. Even though the A's don't really sell out that much in Oakland, they mean a lot to the people over there, and I hope they stay. I mean, I hope they stay in not San Jose in Oakland because it keeps the Giants A's rivalry alive. I mean, if they played in San Jose, the rivalry probably would intensify actually. But I think if they move to San Jose, it wouldn't really be the same though. It's like it'd still be a rivalry, and the territory rights would add something to that. But it's not the same as it would be as they are now playing in Oakland. It's like the San Francisco Giants against the Oakland A's. As opposed to the San Francisco Giants against the San Jose A's. That is kind of different. But I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. Hopefully the A's stay in Oakland, but I don't know. We'll see how baseball feels about this. We'll see if the Giants will be able to keep the territory rights that they have in San Jose. So we'll see how that goes. As far as NFL relocation and NFL teams moving, of course, also here in the Bay Area, we know that the San Francisco 49ers are moving to Santa Clara, and they couldn't move as soon as 2014. And of course, being a San Francisco guy, yeah, it kind of pays me a little bit, that they're going to move because the 49ers are the first pro sports franchise here in San Francisco, and it wouldn't really be. I mean, it would feel weird, to see them play in Santa Clara. It's like, oh man. I mean, yeah, they train down there. They do a lot of the business down in Santa Clara, but I don't know. Just it would. I mean, I don't know. There's part of me that's bummed me. Of course, I'm happy that that they're going to get a new stadium and everything, but at the same time, it's like the new stadium should be here in San Francisco, but. I don't know. See, I mean, probably when this new stadium gets built and everything. I mean, of course, I'll still go to games. So now I'm not going to boycott or nothing. But it's just like every time you see the stadium, like it should be in San Francisco. It's like it's really too bad that the city and county of San Francisco really dropped the ball on the 49er stadium thing. But I don't know. We'll see how everything goes. A lot of people are saying like that might be the new stadium might be kind of tough for the taxpayers and stuff of Santa Clara, and we'll see how that plays out. But I don't know. We'll see. But I mean, I'm kind of bummed, but I'm happy that the 49ers get a new stadium. Because Niners they've needed a new stadium for a long time. I mean, Candlestick, I'll admit, actually, I like Candlestick. And Candlestick is great for football, but the Niners do need a new stadium. I mean, it's just really too bad they can't refurbish Candlestick. I mean, I don't understand how they can't do that. I mean, the Chicago Bears refurbished Soldier Field. It looks like a new stadium on the inside and kind of on the outside too. It looks like a spaceship when you like ride by there. But it's if the Bears did that with Soldier Field, how come the 49ers can't do that with Candlestick? But oh well. I mean things will probably work on when they go to Santa Clara in terms of the new stadium and everything. It's supposed to be a nice new stadium. I'm pretty sure you all have seen the sketches of it and everything. It looks pretty nice. So we'll see how things go. As far as Niners, the plans, to move down to Santa Clara and everything. So, at least, I guess we could say at least they'll still be in the Bay Area, which is good, and they'll still keep the name San Francisco 49ers, so they won't change the name, nothing to Santa Clara 49ers. So, they'll still be the San Francisco 49ers, they'll still be in the Bay Area. So it's cool from that aspect. So, I mean, I guess I'll have to get used to it, and everything, but we'll see how that goes. And of course, now there's also news about the NFL. The NFL, or I guess the NFL are, they're, possibly being an NFL team in LA again. And of course, LA wants to build a new NFL stadium right next to Staples Center in downtown LA. And it looks like a nice stadium from the sketches that I've seen. And I'm pretty sure you guys have seen the sketches as well. But it'll be interesting to see what teams they get to, what team, or I guess teams, there might be two NFL teams that move to LA. But it'll be interesting to see what team or teams move to LA. Of course, a lot of people think the Chargers. The Chargers might be probably the most logical team because they started in L.A. In their franchise history, so they played in L.A. before, and of course they're already in Southern California since they play in San Diego. But it'll be interesting to see what teams move down there. You can also say the Raiders. I mean, we go to LA now. It's almost like the Raiders haven't left. It's like you see a lot of like sports stores with Raider gear, and it's like, and a lot of people down there are still Raider fans. And then in a sense, they're still kind of an NFL team down there, even though they don't play in LA anymore. But it's like, a lot of people there still like the Raiders, and a lot of people say USC is kind of LA's NFL team, but a lot of people like the Raiders down there still. It's really kind of surprising. Like even watching that Theory for Theory documentary that came out on ESPN, I think it was like a year or two ago when Ice Cube did the documentary on the LA Raiders when the Raiders were in LA at the time, and the fans there really took to the Raiders. It was kind of interesting to watch that. I only saw it. I think I saw it on YouTube, but it was really interesting to watch that. It's just like the fans, they really took to the Raiders down there. But we'll see. I hope the Raiders stay in Oakland actually too. Even though the Raiders need a new stadium too. And of course the A's need a new stadium. They both play in the Coliseum, but the Raiders possibly might. If they don't get a new stadium in Oakland, they might share a stadium. That stadium in Santa Clara that the Niners want. They might share that stadium. Or if that doesn't happen, they might move to LA. But we'll see what happens with that. Probably the Raiders or Chargers might move to LA. Of course, a lot of people also saying the Jaguars should move there because the Jaguars, they don't really have that much of history in Jacksonville. They're still kind of an special team. They started in 1996, I think, or something like that, and they haven't really done much in Jacksonville really, and they're not really selling out games there. And I heard the people there don't really care about the Jaguars really. So it's like if they move to LA, would the people in Jacksonville really be in an uproar about it? I don't know. So you could probably put the Jaguars there, but then I heard like people in LA don't really like special teams. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what teams move there. The Rams could move there maybe, but I don't know. If the Rams would move back to LA. Also on the 30 documentary, they said that I think Ice Cube said that people didn't really like the Rams and they moved to Anaheim. When they were in LA. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe the Rams can move back to LA again. But it'll be interesting to see what NFL team decides to either relocate to LA or move to LA. But we'll see what happens. So yeah, these are my I guess you say these are my two videos on my thoughts about teams that are rumored to relocate, teams that might relocate, and teams that probably should relocate. Sorry that my memory went full in my other video, or my other part of this video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Take care. Have a great rest of the day. A great rest of the week. And God bless. Peace.